Based on the do it again. Hey, everybody out there, how's it going? Do it again. You got my pins, Michael. Michael, where my safety pins at, Michael? Get my safety pins up, Michael. Come on now. Get my safety pins up. We don't want him to lose that dice. Where's my safety pins, Michael? All right. Good job. Hello, everybody in the chat. Good to see everybody.
Only at Jackson Rally.
I hope everybody did a good rest while Bass Solo was away.
Could file a claim faster than
Bass Solo had a good rest. Oh, yeah. Oh, there you go. That's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. And don't cry. No folks might understand you by and by. Just move on toward your destination. But you ain't mine from time to time. Conversation. Hey. What's that shirt doing there, Michael? And yeah, Renetta D is in the house. Just move on. Okay. Yeah. So hush your child and don't you cry. You folks might understand you by and by. Just move on. And keep on wishing, keep on wishing, people. Remember your dream, your own scheme. Yeah, oh, wishing. Yeah. Take my rest. I'm not afraid. I'll say you can pass the chance. Just never Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my God, you guys are awesome. Hey, someone's in the house. How is everybody doing? This is my topic for tonight. We're gonna have an update on the Orange Orangutan Ballroom. Oh my God, Michael, you're the best. You're the best. Keep me with those safety pins. Oh yes, you're the best. I got to have my safety pins. Yes, I do. Now you should have gave me some extra on that safety pin, but I'm good. I'm good with that. Yeah, so I don't want to see his diaper fall off. You understand? Yeah, we got to keep that diaper on this orangutan. We're gonna talk about him destroying the White House and what the new update is on this situation. He destroyed it with the 2020 election, and now he destroyed it on his own self. He's doing it on his own here. But right here, he had the Proud Boys and all everybody coming in to take the Capitol down. Oh, it's going down, orangutan. It's going down. And we're gonna first discuss about Social Security increase. And I got some info for you guys. Yes, I do. So let me start on off with the shout out to my channel, Bay Solo channel. I'm going to have information on Social Security and SSI supplemental income. Yes, I am. And then I'm going to discuss about the government. They are phasing out paper checks for electronic payments by late 2025. That means people that are getting checks in the mail, you're not going to be getting them anymore in 2026. You either get direct deposit or you call them on the phone and you can find out what you got to do. If you can't get no direct deposit, because sometimes people mess up their credibility where they can't even have a bank account. That's understandable. We all go through it. We all go through it. Then sooner or later we straighten up our names and we're able to do something. Yeah. And then I'm going to give y'all an update on the ballroom for the orangutan. We're going to do the update about the orangutan on the ballroom. And it's going to be pretty exciting. You guys need to hear this. All right. That Bay Solo gets started. Hey, everybody out there. Bay Solo in the house. Yes, I am. Shout out to Deborah, Arizona Honey Bee. Let me get this together here. Deborah, Arizona Honey Bee is bringing the welcome address. All right. Here we go, people. Can y'all handle the welcome address? Can y'all handle that welcome address that Deborah, Arizona Bee said? Everyone is welcome here. Everyone is welcome right here in Bay Solo Chat and Family. If you have not done so, hit that thumbs up button. If you got your phone or pad, double tap that screen and you'll see that like thumb go pop up on your screen. If you're on your computer, hit that like button on going out, or you can hit that like button when you're coming in. Also, there's a notification bell right next to subscribe. And you hit that list and it drop down, you put on all, that's when you can catch everything Bay Solo does on our channel. Yes, and subscribe if you have not done so. I have an RQ code right at the top up there. All you got to do is take your phone, you scan that, it takes you straight to my channel, and you get to see all of my replays. You get to see all of my contents and all the work I do. It is definitely organized and have a playlist so you don't have to dig through everything to find something you want to watch. It's there. Yes, yes, over 2,000 videos. So you have enjoy. All right, thank you, Deborah, Arizona Honey Bee. All right. Okay, what's next? Who's next? Who's next on the list? All right, I see Deborah, the detective in the house. Detective Rules. Deborah Arizona Bee brings the detective rules of the chat. I got to pause. Where's my therapy ball? I've been having problems even at therapy. Please be respectful to the chat, people. Please be respectful in the chat. Those that enter the chat when we already running, talking, showing what we're doing over here. Read the title. And then you'll know if you want to come in here or not. Read the title of what Bay Solo have and the description. It says Bay Solo in the house. Few topics to discuss. Go right under there and you can see what I'm discussing. And then you'll know what's going on in this chat. Instead of coming in, oh my Lord, I don't know what's going on. It's been like fire. I've been getting some rude people. Boy, I've been getting them rude. So anyway, please be respectful in the chat. This is a no tolerance zone for bullying and trolling. I am not going to tell you what a bully is, because if you don't know, do your research. Trolling, do your research. All you got to do is Google, what is trolling? What is bullying? Trust me, you'll get your answer. Kabay Solar explained herself for months. Now I'm done. No trolling, no spam in the chat. Not even picking on people, calling me names when you come in the chat. Don't do that to no one, because this is a no tolerance zone for that. We want to have a room of peace. We want to have a room where we can come in and we can have a good conversation. We can talk about what we need to talk about. Bay Solo, thank you, Deborah Arizona Honeybee. And I'm Bay Solo, thank you for everyone for listening to the Detective Rules by Deborah Arizona B, the moderator. And she gave a great welcoming address. Everyone is welcome here. Yes, you are. Everyone is welcome here. Even the trolls and the spammers. I have started a new thing. The rest of our moderators, only Michael and Amy experienced it so far. I've been letting the trolls come in and the bullies. And what I did, I told Amy and Michael, just keep deleting their rude comments. And when they come in on the third time, that's when they get the boot. If they can't straighten up on the second time coming in, no timing out. Don't time out nobody tonight. If anybody come in this chat, don't time them out. Just delete the rude comments, the disrespectful comments, profanity, sex, all those comments like that. Please delete them. If they tell Balo, oh, Balo Solo, you're beautiful, that is not rude. That's a compliment. So don't delete that. Some people just can't help themselves. And I appreciate them coming to me, but if they keep it up, I don't like it. I don't like it if they keep it up. If you told me one time, that's enough. Because I'm not on a pedestal. I don't stand up on a pedestal. I'm a normal woman down here. I'm down here with everybody. I ain't better than nobody. I'm not richer than nobody. I'm right here with all of y'all. I'm right down here. We all in this together. So Bay Solo is not the one you put up on a pedestal. Because I don't live up on a pedestal. I think I feel the solid ground when I walk. All right, I had to get that out. Moderators, I hope you understand me tonight. Anybody come into the chat, just delete the rude comments, sexual comments, name calling comments. You got a big head. Where's your wig? Delete it, because that's a distraction. So I hope y'all understand me. I know Amy and Michael definitely have done that for me. They know what I'm talking about because they done it for a couple of days. Amy get trigger happy, y'all. She'll delete you. But Amy be on the job, though. Her and Michael, they be on their job. I appreciate y'all for having Bay Solo back. And I appreciate y'all for listening to the way I want this room to be run. Because I'm trying to have a room of peace so people can come in and feel comfortable and relaxed to where they can talk on the subject. Or they might want to ask questions. If I can't get you the answer, I will take my phone. I will Google your answer for you. That's one thing Bay Solo will do. Okay. All right. Shout out to Tiny. Tiny said, hi, Deborah. Okay, I got to do something. Hold on. I'm going to turn my TV down because I don't want my TV to go.
Locked up in Illinois, Juvie, Cook County, the Audi home, or anywhere else in the system.
I don't want my TV to go to sleep on me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have my TV running because I don't like it going to sleep on me. So you guys excuse me for that. Thank you, Tiny. She said, hi, Deborah, Arizona. Tiny said, please hit that like button while you wait for our amazing host, Bay Solo. Tap that screen. That thumb will pop up right in front of it. It looks so cute. It'll just flash and then it go away. It's cute. Hit that screen. Yeah. Hi, shout out to Michael. He said, hi, Deborah, Arizona Honey Bee. Michael said, hi, Tiny. All right, Tiny coming with her welcome and greeting to everyone into the chat. She said, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Because there is morning for some, there's afternoon for some, and there's good evening. And guess what? There's some that's in the midnight hour. We all on different time zones. She said it to everyone. I mean, from all over the world. Thank you for joining Babe Solo. Hit that like, thumbs up button. Subscribe. It's free, people. It don't hurt to subscribe. Sometimes you need to go help somebody else on their channel. Just hit that subscribe button. No, you don't have to stay over there. Just help them get their numbers up. They work hard. Help them to get their numbers up, people. That's why, shout out to my new subscribers. I wouldn't have got over the hump if it wasn't for them. My new subscribers got me over the hump. I want to say that to my new subscribers because I know they're watching. Some of them in the bed sleeping. Yes, and I'm going to check on y'all. Babe Solo will be checking on her new subscribers. No, I ain't going to forget about y'all. I can't forget about y'all. It's free to subscribe, people, if you haven't already done so. Thank you, Tiny, for giving them a warm greeting to the Babe Solo and Chat family. Tiny said, hi, Michael. Oh, yeah. All right. Tiny got some chat rules. Be respectful of your fellow viewers, the ones in the chat, the ones on the outside of the chat. Even to Babe Solo. Babe Solo, all these rules belong to me too, as well as everybody else. No bullying, no disrespect for the host or the moderator. No spamming the chat or trolling. Let the moderators mod. Thank you, Tiny. Deborah Tony B say hello to all the moderators in the chat. All right, Michael, we got to keep them safety pins, okay? Don't take them every time I come on. You give me my safety pins. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. I am told, y'all. Renata D is in the house, one of my other moderators. She said, hello, Babe Solo and mod and chat. Hi, Renata D. I like when you rock with Babe Solo, Renata D. You be rocking with Babe Solo. All right, Renata D, thank you for rocking with Babe Solo. All right, Sean D is in the house, my other moderator. He said, good evening, Babe Solo, and everyone. Everyone in the chat and outside the chat. My moderator said, good evening to you all. Yes, all my moderators welcoming you into this chat, greeting you with warm welcoming. Come on in. If you don't want to come in, it's all right. You just watch. Just watch what we do over in here. Renata D, oh, Michael said, hi, Renata D, and gave her a roll. Beautiful. I love flowers. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Tiny said, hello, Renata D. Shout out to Amy, my other moderator. She said, hi, Michael, Sean, Renata, and Tiny, and Deborah. All right, Amy. And Tiny said, hi, Sean D, 414 in the house. Tiny said, hi, Amy. We getting on down the road. Oh, yeah, I know about Jasmine. We're going to talk about Jasmine tomorrow night. We're going to talk about Jasmine tomorrow night. Yes, I got two topics tonight. We're going to talk about Social Security because that's very, very important. We're going to talk about the orangutan ballroom. Y'all need to hear about the ballroom. Y'all don't know they did some stuff to this man. He can't do too much anymore. So y'all need to know about the ballroom, okay? But Jasmine running for Senate, I am happy. Yes, I am, Amy. And I'm going to bring that discussion tomorrow night. If it's the Lord's will. Mike Dog said, hi, Amy, with the beautiful flower. Sean D said, hey, Tiny. All right, I'm almost coming to the bottom. Sean D said, hey, Amy again. Woo, no, he said, hey, Tiny, I'm messing up, y'all. I'm messing up. And Amy, Sean D said, Michael. Sean D said, Renata D. All right, Renata D said, please no talking about your personal business. God almighty. Please don't discuss your personal business in this chat. Stay on the topic of the chat. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Renata D. Awesome. Please, so always give a reminder to people because people have a problem in remembering. Or they don't even have a problem in following the rules also. All right, Michael said, hey, Sean. Sean D said, hey, Deborah and Artie B. Amy said, she laughing. I like it. I love when you laugh. It makes me feel good. Laughter is good for the soul. Michael laughing. I love laughing. I love them. Michael, please don't never get rid of my faces. I need them. I need them. Deborah Arizona B said, yes, Renata D, so true about personal business. That is so true. Please don't discuss your personal business in Babe Solo's chat. Please don't. Okay, Deborah Arizona B said, Amy, yes, Jalen C started her run for Senate as a leading contender for the Democrat nomination. Go Jasmine, go Jasmine, go Jasmine. Oh my God, she is so educated. Woo. Oh, that woman got a lot of knowledge and wisdom. Boy, she came up right. All right, Renata D said, welcome to the new subscribers. And the ones that are watching in the, Renata, you might have to take bushes off there. I don't like bushes. Just say ones that are watching outside the chat. Because the other YouTubers use that slang. I don't want the bushes in there, so you might have to edit your sentence and put outside the chat. I want to be more better than the other YouTubers. I don't want to talk like them. They say that stuff. I don't like the bushes because if I go in some bushes, I'm scared because I don't want no spiders biting me. I don't want no bugs on me. I don't want to get no scratches on me. So I'm not in no bushes when I'm watching people's channels. I'm sitting in my chair in my living room. So I would appreciate it, Renata, if you put outside the chat. Take bushes out of there. I want my subscribers, I want everybody to feel comfortable because we don't have to be a follower of other people's channel. Because that's what other people do on their channel. Oh, they're in the bushes, they're in the bushes. You know, I tell them fast, I'm not in no bushes. Because I don't want to be in no bushes because it's all kind of bugs and snakes and caterpillars and those centipedes and those things, bugs that you can't even describe. All kind of nasty bugs in the bushes, even boo-boo, pee-pee from people and dogs and whatever. Well, no, we're not going to tell them that on my channel. We're going to say outside the chat. Those on the outside of the chat watching, those that are watching on the outside of the chat, enjoy Babe Solo's channel. And I appreciate if you change that for me, Renata. Please, can you take the bushes out? Because I'm not going to tell the people they're in the bushes. No, not me. No, because they're not in no bushes. They're in their house somewhere. Even on their job somewhere. They somewhere in the car maybe. Now it's too cold over here to be in the car. They in the house somewhere. They somewhere on their job. They probably relaxing in their bed, but they, just doing their thing. They're not in no bushes. So we're not going to tell these people they're in the bushes out on Babe Solo channel. No, we're not going to tell them that. She said, okay, got it. She said, got it. Thank you, Renata. You see, that's what I like about my moderators. They don't get offended by me, and they ain't getting mad at me. I just want my channel run decent, the best I can get it to run. It's gonna be hard for Babe Solo. It's gonna be hard. It's not easy. But I gotta deal with a whole lot of different personalities. And y'all only dealing with one, that's me. Y'all only dealing with my personality, but I got to deal with thousands of personalities. That's right, Michael. That's right. I love that. That is so true. That's why you need moderators. You need moderators to help you so I can get the work out that I want to do. Yeah. We're going to step in the name of love on this channel. Yeah. All right, Babe Solo, I'm finna get started. Oh, let me wait a minute. I got to turn it down a little bit more. I do not want my TV to shut off, but when I'm ready to play my music, I want to play my music. That's where I am. I just want to play my music. Yes. So, let me see. Here we go. We're going to start with the Social Security. The point I want to make about the Social Security, can you guys hear me very well? Can y'all hear me very well? I need somebody to give me a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me very well. I need to know, can y'all hear me very well? Put something in the chat. There's somebody, I see a whole lot of people sitting in here. I see 6. Y'all, thank you, Renata D. Come on, y'all. Is y'all internet slow or something? Renata said she can hear me well. Michael. All right, Michael. All right, Michael, with your 3. Oh my goodness. Okay, I guess the rest of y'all ain't listening because I know I got only 2 people respond. Okay, Amy's listening. Yeah, me moderators, I need y'all to be on y'all job. I need y'all to pay attention to Bay Solo. Because I say something and y'all take a long time responding to me. Unless your internet must be messing up. Is that it? And that's what's wrong on y'all end. Y'all internet is messing up. Thank you, Sean. I like that. Okay, if all of y'all can hear me well, if I give y'all something to do to people, try to hear what I said then. Because I'm telling you, when I called out y'all the last time I was on here, didn't nobody do it. I had to take out 2 people on my own. And that made me get off track of what I wanted to do. I have to stay on track of the contents. I'm finna to talk about Social Security. It's important. The key to this video I'm finna show you guys is, Amy said, stop, Michael. Y'all is killing me tonight. That's what I love about my moderator. Y'all make me laugh all the time. Okay, let me tell y'all what the key to my video is. Listen carefully what this woman said. Listen to her too. And then guess what I did, y'all? I went and did my own research. Because I know this woman couldn't be true. But I'm gonna let y'all hear it for yourself what I heard. And then I got off and did my research. And I'm gonna show y'all what I found. But I need y'all to hear it. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. I just need y'all to hear what she said. Because she said some things that I was like, what? Are she serious? So this is something that y'all need to hear. Let me turn my phone up. One day I'll learn how to put the videos up without me have to do this because I'm not computer smart.
Let's get straight to the most important news for every senior, retiree, and Social Security recipient across the United States. A shocking new law has just been approved that will once again change the official Social Security payment dates in 2025. This means that millions of people who depend on their monthly checks in whether from Social Security retirement, SSI, or SSDI will soon need to adjust their expectations and check their bank accounts on new dates. The government has cited reasons connected to federal budget adjustments, system updates, and new scheduling priorities. For many seniors, this change is both confusing and worrying because payment timing is not just about convenience, it's about survival. Every month, millions of Americans carefully plan their bills, medication refills, rent, and groceries based on when their Social Security money arrives. A delay or shift of even a few days can throw an entire household into financial stress. That's why this law has drawn so much attention and why we're here to explain exactly what's happening, what it means for you, and how you can prepare for the coming transition. To begin with, the Social Security Administration, SSA, has confirmed that these changes are part of a larger modernization plan meant to improve efficiency and reduce errors in payment distribution. The SSA's current system divides payments based on a recipient's date of birth, the second, third, and fourth Wednesdays of each month. This system has worked for years, but there have been persistent issues, delays during federal holidays, banking errors, and occasional confusion for those receiving multiple benefits. According to officials, the new law aims to fix these long-standing problems and bring a more predictable structure to future payments. But here's where it gets tricky. While the SSA insists that this adjustment will be beneficial in the long run, many seniors will need to go through an uncomfortable transition period before things settle. The payment schedule will be restructured gradually across several months. Some beneficiaries, particularly those who receive both SSI and SSDI, may see their payments arrive earlier than usual, while others may experience a gap before their next deposit under the new system. This is why it's important to pay attention to any letters, notices, or updates sent by the Social Security Administration in the coming weeks. According to initial outlines, the new schedule is being designed to better align with banking regulations and to avoid federal holidays that have historically disrupted deposit timelines. For instance, in December and January, payments often face delays because of Christmas and New Year's holidays. With the updated structure, the SSA intends to guarantee that no one misses a payment due to holiday closures. The law requires coordination between the Treasury Department, the Federal Reserve, and commercial banks, ensuring that funds are released without interruption. Now, beyond payment timing, this new law also brings changes to how payments are processed. The government wants to encourage more people to use direct deposit and phase out paper checks entirely by the end of 2026. The SSA reports that over 99% of beneficiaries already receive their payments through electronic transfer, but there is still a small group, often older seniors in rural areas, who rely on physical checks. These individuals will be given extra support to transition into electronic systems. Let's also talk about how this change connects to the broader financial environment. The Social Security system is under immense strain. Inflation has pushed prices higher, cost of living adjustments, COLAs, have increased monthly benefits, and more retirees are drawing from the program than ever before. These factors have added pressure on the Social Security trust funds, which face long-term challenges in sustainability. The payment schedule change is part of a broader reform effort designed to improve financial management, strengthen record keeping, and create smoother monthly disbursements. Another key reason for the new law involves government technology upgrades. The SSA is modernizing its digital infrastructure to make sure benefits are calculated and distributed faster and more accurately. The current systems, some of which date back decades, are being replaced with cloud-based databases and advanced fraud detection tools. This modernization has required temporary payment testing, leading to slight shifts in deposit timing during the rollout phase. But let's address what most seniors are really asking. Will this affect the amount of your Social Security payment? The answer is no, at least not directly. Is modernizing its digital infrastructure to make sure benefits are calculated and distributed faster and more accurately. The current systems, some of which date back decades, are being replaced with cloud-based databases and advanced fraud detection tools. This modernization has required temporary payment testing, leading to slight shifts in deposit timing during the rollout phase. But let's address what most seniors are really asking. Will this affect the amount of your Social Security payment? The answer is no, at least not directly. The benefit amounts remain exactly the same as before. The only change is the date when the payment will arrive. However, since these deposits are critical for budgeting and bill payments, the shift in timing can feel just as impactful as a financial change. That's why officials are urging beneficiaries to review their automatic payments, rent due dates, and recurring withdrawals to make sure they won't be hit with unexpected late fees or overdraft charges during the transition month. So, what does the new structure look like in practice? Under the revised schedule, the SSA will group recipients into slightly different categories. Individuals born on the 1st through the 10th of a month will still receive their payments early in the cycle. However, those in the middle range, typically the 11th through the 20th, will see their payment dates shift slightly closer to the month's end. The goal is to balance the distribution more evenly across the banking system and avoid high-volume transaction days that can cause slowdowns. SSI beneficiaries who usually receive their payments on the 1st of each month will experience some of the most noticeable adjustments. When the 1st falls on a weekend or holiday, those payments are traditionally issued a day or two earlier. Under the new plan, the SSA intends to use a more flexible system that can deposit payments in advance without causing duplication or confusion. For example, instead of moving all payments to the prior Friday, the SSA will set automatic release windows that depend on each person's specific deposit method. This should prevent the kind of overlapping payments that have sometimes caused errors in the past. Another point worth noting is that veterans receiving VA benefits, as well as individuals on both VA and Social Security, might see different coordination rules under this new structure. The VA and SSA are working together to ensure their schedules don't clash, which has been a problem for dual beneficiaries. The government wants to make sure no one receives overlapping deposits that could trigger temporary account holds or mistaken benefit suspensions. This law also comes with new communication protocols. Beneficiaries will receive official SSA notices explaining when their specific payment date will change and what month the adjustment will take effect. These letters are legally required under the Social Security Act amendments that accompany this new scheduling law. Recipients are advised to carefully read these notices and keep them in a safe place, as they include unique reference numbers that banks may use to verify payments. For many retirees, these changes might feel overwhelming. You've been receiving your checks on the same day for years, sometimes even decades, and now you're told to adapt again. But officials emphasize that this update is meant to create a smoother long-term experience, reducing uncertainty around holidays and banking errors. Once the transition is complete, every month's deposit should arrive more predictably, giving seniors more control over their financial planning. However, financial advisors are urging seniors not to rely solely on one income stream during the transition period. If you have savings, consider setting aside a small emergency cushion for any unexpected delay that may occur during the first or second month of implementation. It's better to be prepared in case the system experiences a temporary hiccup while adjusting to the new rule.
Was the only monster on earth until the...
Now, the new rule is this woman sat up here and said that if your birthday starts, now when she said 11 through the 20 something, I get my check on the 3rd. Ever since I retired, the 3rd. So if they change the adjustment of the dates we get our checks, we won't be able to pay our bills. If I get my check between 20 something in a month, I need my check on the 3rd so I can pay my bills. And the bills are due at the beginning of the month in everybody's household, I believe. So this is important for those that are on Social Security, SSI, that are disability and veteran, get their cost of living is coming up. So, but based, all I want to tell you guys that when I heard this lady talk this way, I had to go and do my research because she said, and they're going by my birthday is the 24th. Can you imagine me getting my Social Security way down there? Do you know how many late fees I have? My bills stopped getting paid between the 1st through the 10th. I got to get my bills paid. The only one that be paid around the 20 something is my cell phone bill. All the other bills, your gas, your electric, and your rent, all that ain't due around no 20 something. So I said, this woman got to be kidding me. So I did my research. And this is what I came up with. I said, yes. Okay. Here we go. Let me get to the first page. It said the government isn't changing when you get paid based on your birthday. See, I Googled and got my info. That's why I said, people, do your research. Even when I tell y'all something, go and research on what Babe Solo talking about. Y'all, like, wherever y'all are, I don't know how many channels y'all run to on the internet. When y'all listen to everybody else, research what these people are saying in that chat so you can know what's really, really going on. Do your own research. You got to do it if you want to keep up with what's going on in the world. You got to do it. The government isn't changing when you get paid based on your birthday, but they are phasing out the paper checks. Yes, that's a check. I didn't even know they still mail out checks. I don't even know. My check's been direct deposit since 1990. I've been getting direct deposit. I didn't even know that paper checks are being issued out to people. But they're going to stop them at the end of 2025. You know, that's this month. They're going to stop everything. The 2025 is coming to the end of this year, right here in this month of December. And then they paused the ending. Okay. The payments were going to be late by 2025, though they paused ending them for those who truly can't switch. And there are specified day shifts for holidays like an extra SSI check in December 2025 due to New Year's Day. That's understandable. New Year's Day, no mail is open, no post office is open, nothing open on New Year's Day. So you'll get your money before New Year's or you'll get it on the 2nd. Yes. Okay, let me see what Sean D. Thank you for interacting with Babe Solo. He said, I feel you, Babe Solo. My bills are set up the same way. Hello. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I need. I need somebody to talk to me. And don't talk to me about no any other stuff. Let's talk about this right here. This is real life we talk about. Ain't we, Sean D? We know we talk. This is what's happening in our everyday life every month. Every month we got to pay bills. Unless you're homeless. And my heart go out to the homeless. Yes, my heart do. And then it said your regular Social Security payment date is the 2nd, the 3rd, or the 4th Wednesday. I ain't never got mine on the 2nd unless it was a holiday. Or I get it before the holiday and I don't get it on the 3rd. So I love the way they do it. And the 4th, I never got my money on the 4th, ever so far. I always get it before the 3rd or on the 3rd, direct deposit. And it's good to have direct deposit because you'll know your money is there. That money be sitting in there. You can go in there 12 o'clock midnight your time and you'll see that money sitting in that bank account. And if it ain't in there at 12 midnight, go back in there around 5 and 6 in the morning. That money gonna be sitting in there. They're gonna handle it. They're gonna handle it. Renata D said, I get my check on the 3rd of the month also. Same here, Renata D. And I love my check. I worked hard for that check. I worked hard for my money. And then you heard what she said. The lady said, the birth dates. She said, if you from the 1st to the 11th, you'll get a little early. But if you from the 11th to the 21st, I can't be waiting for no that long. My bill cut off it's from the 1st to the 17th. And then I normally, now when you're paying a house payment, they give you a little time. When you're renting, they give you 5 days. I think, I don't remember no more. Because some people, they try to throw you out your apartment before the 5 days is up if you got your money coming late. But I know as a homeowner, they give me about maybe 6-7 more days to pay my house note. But if I don't get the money before then, I'm in trouble. Late fee, getting behind on everything, you understand? You can't catch up when the money come in late. Thank you, Renata D. That's what I'm talking about. Deborah Arizona B. Deborah said, sound like adjusting to new electronic system could cause a delay for many people, costing at least a couple of weeks, depending on their equipment testing and removing glitches during transition. There's no transition, Deborah. She's saying that. It said the government isn't changing when you get paid based on your birthday, but they are phasing out the paper checks by late 2025. Though they pausing ending them for those who truly can't switch. And there are specified day shift for holidays like extra SSI checks in December 2025 due to New Year's Day. SSI people gonna get their check at the end of December because they can't get it on the 1st because the 1st fall on a holiday, New Year's Day. Then, while SSI is usually the 1st, but expect more direct deposit and fewer paper checks. The key changes in what we're saying here is payment dates generally are fixed. Payment dates are fixed. Your specified date is the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th. That's for Social Security. The 1st for SSI isn't changing. It's not changing at all for SSI. Now, Social Security, the latest you'll get your check will be the 4th. And if I get my check on the 4th, I'll be like, yeah, that's what's up. I'm good to go. Just give it to me, all right? Just give me my money. That's how things solo feel. Sean said direct deposit it varies from 28 to the 1st. I love my direct deposit because I get my money. It'd be right on time. It'd be right on time, Sean. I ain't trying to cause nothing to go wrong with Babe Solo direct deposit. I'm hoping nothing don't go wrong, but right here it says the payment dates generally are fixed. Your specified date for Social Security is the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th Wednesday. For SSI, the 1st, and it isn't changing. Paper checks ending mostly. They ended the paper checks, people. And somebody out there is still getting paper checks. I didn't even know they still exist. I didn't even know they still exist, you guys. I did not know paper checks still exist. There's some people, they mess up their bank account. Some people, the family use your bank account and mess you up. And then you can't get a bank account because you owe the late fee. The bank don't play. They be charging $35 for a bounce check, you know. And then you don't have the money to cover the bounce check and the bill. So that's what messes you up. Yeah. Okay, Sean said, he said, my direct deposit burst from me from the 28th through the 1st for me. Okay, so that's what Sean's saying. He said, it versus for me the 28th through the 1st. I got you. I see what you said. But that's not too bad, Sean. That means that money going to be right there on time for you to pay your bills. But wait, she talking, I can't get my check round on 20-something. I need my check on the 3rd. Renata D said, my bank give me my money 2 days earlier. Yes. Okay, New Year's coming up, right? You either gonna get it. Let's see, look at my calendar. Let's see what the calendar says. Okay, December 31st is on a Wednesday. I either gonna get my check December the 31st or I'm gonna get my January the 2nd. And I'm happy with that. Renata D, I am happy with that date because You will get it earlier because of the holidays. I think I got that right here. Okay, first I want to talk about the paper checks are ending. And mandate to end paper checks by September 30th. They're already talking about it. It already started September 30th of 2025. Was issued, but the government is quietly walking back its plan. For those truly needing them, like some seniors don't have a bank account. They're going to have to help these people and just send them their doggone check. Right here, they're walking back their plan. I'm reading it right here. I'm going to post all of this under my video, you guys. I'm definitely going to give this information under my video. And it's going to have a highlight where you can tap it and log and you can go further than what I'm reading. So there's always going to be yellow in there when I post it. And then you can hit that and it'll take you further into more details. So it said paper checks was issued, but the government is quietly walking back their plan. They walking back on that because they know there are some people just don't have a bank account. Some people just can't get a bank account. Yes. And then it says, for those that truly need them. See, they understand. I'm glad they're trying to understand about us seniors, you understand? And disabled people. We need our money. We do. We'll starve. We'll be hungry. We can't pay our bills. All that stuff. Lights get cut off. You get behind, it's hard to catch up. Electronic is the goal. The SSA, the Social Security Administration, encourages everyone to switch to direct deposit for faster, safe payments. That's why I just told y'all I love direct deposit. Because it'd be there. They said they encourage y'all to switch to direct deposit for faster, safe payments. And this is why you might see a change. Holiday adjustment. This is where we coming in at Minetta D and Michael and Deborah. And then we were talking about the holiday change that we might get the 31st for the Social Security people. But I'm going to tell you, I know SSI going to get their check on the 31st for sure. But Social Security people, they can either get it on the 31st or the 2nd. Okay. In December 2025, SSI receptionists get 2 checks. December the 1st and December 31st. Because that means we got our money right now. Okay. The 1st and passed. So they're saying 2 checks going to be issued in this month. So SSI building. If you're here, if you're watching, if you do a replay, you're going to get your check at the December 31st. I hope you got direct deposit. It would be right in your bank account on December 31st because that's a Wednesday because let's see. Yeah, that's a Thursday. And because New Year's Day is on a Friday. It's on a Friday. Yes, Amy. Yes, Amy. Yes. Bass Solo. The one thing about me, I'm trying my best to bring y'all what's going on. Because listening to that woman on that video, she'll have you thinking you're not going to get your money on time. I went behind her and I did my research. I sure did. And then Renata D said, I love direct deposit also. That's what's up. That direct deposit is what's up. I'm telling you, I've been getting it a long time. I have not had a problem with no direct deposit. And Deborah Arizona B said, my check goes in 3rd Wednesday of the month through direct deposit. Social Security, you do direct deposit or debit card, but there are a few exceptions, people who get paper checks. Yeah, Deborah, I'm hoping it works out for these people that get paper checks. Deborah, I did not know that paper checks were still being issued. I did not know it. Because I know everybody I talked to got direct deposit. Everybody I ran into, they got direct deposit. But I didn't know paper checks were still being passed in the mail. I didn't even know that. You know, this world is big, humongous. There's so much going on in the whole United States of America. Everybody have different ways how they want their money. But I'll be afraid to get mine in the mail because sometimes the mail be late. The mail come up missing. The mail carrier put the mail in the wrong mailbox. Come on now. I found a package of mine across the street. My package said it was delivered. Someone told me across the street. It was an empty building. Do you know the mail person put my package in an empty building mailbox? Them mail carriers, they get tired. They get frustrated. They might have a fight with their man or their woman, or they might have lost in their family. They might be tired. They might be sick. They went to work and they don't feel good. And they'll throw that mail anywhere just to get it off of them. Watch the mail carriers. Watch the mail carriers. I'm telling you, that's why Babe Solo got a post office box. Once I saw my mail was over there across the street, I went and opened up me a post office box, and I don't care about paying that fee. I would pay that fee, then have my check come up missing. Anything else, my packages come up missing. I want my stuff come to the post office box. It's more safer. Only junk mail come to Bay Solo house. And every time the junk mail come in, I look at it and I go, "Roop, roop, that's garbage." Thank you for that, Deborah. And Shanti said, thank God for the Midwest time, because I would get before midnight. Hello. That was Shanti. I'm cracking up. You guys make me happy. Y'all make me so happy. I'm going to finish this up right quick. And then it says, holiday adjustment in December 2025. Any SSI people out there, please listen up. You get 2 checks. You already got the December the 1st check. You're going to get a check December the 31st because of January the 1st, 2026. It's a holiday. Shifting the January payment. Digital transaction. If you were getting paper checks, you might be pushed to electronic payments, or you may have qualified for an exemption. And what you should do. And Bay Solo is coming to the end about Social Security. And you guys are already talking to me about it. I love that you guys are on the subject with Bay Solo. And I appreciate that. Renata D said, some of these mail carriers are just careless and don't pay attention to their address. It's worse than that. I reported mine, Renata D. Guess what? She got worse. She got worse for me. And I'm the type of person you don't see Bay Solo. But I'm watching you, though. I can see her on camera. The woman was putting my mail. Only the junk mail in my box. But my check, I got a different check. You know, when you retire, you get another check. That check comes in the mail. She had my check around the corner. I went around the corner and found it in that person's mailbox. I sure did open up that person's mailbox, and there go my check sitting in there. I was so upset. I went to the post office in my pajamas. And when I say pajamas, you know how they make these clothes with the t-shirt and the shorts? They look like that you can wear outside, but they really was pajamas. I didn't even realize I was in my pajamas. Honey. I jumped in that car, drove to the post office, and I talked to the manager. I said, let me see the manager. Because that was my money. You don't mess with Bay Solo money. No. Ooh, calm me down, Lord. Ooh, calm me down. Ooh. You don't mess with Bay Solo money. I told that manager, I said, this mail carrier put my check around the corner. She called the mail carrier up, Renata. Listen to this, Renata. It's not being careless. This woman was not careless. She was beyond careless. So the manager was on the phone with the lady. So she must have told the manager what she did with my mail. Then the manager said, no, I have it right here in my hand. And the lady is standing right here in my office. So the mail carrier got mad at me. She never seen me. They don't get to see Bay Solo. When these people come to my house, they don't see me. But I'm watching you, though, on the camera. I don't be in a hurry to open my door. I'm not one of those people. My family don't open the door either. They don't go. My family grew up known not to open my door. So we looking at you on the camera. So the lady ain't never seen me. She still haven't seen me today. She don't even know who I am. I've been living here this long. She don't know who I am. And I still got her right now today. Do you know that woman got worse with me? I didn't get no check for 2 months. I had to go to my family to help me pay my house note, car note, cell phone, water bill, electric bill. Every bill I had to get that money from my family. Then I called the company that sends me my check. They said, if we give you another check, it's going to take 2 weeks. I said, what the hell? The stuff is already coming in the mail. So why would I get a check for 2 weeks and they coming in the mail again? So what I did, I said, I'll wait. Then all of a sudden I got a phone call from the company. The company way in Vegas, where my check come from, Vegas. The lady said, Miss Jones, she said, all of your checks then came back. She said, we got 5 checks sitting up here. This is what the mail carrier did to me because I reported her. I had the right to report her. That was my money she put in somebody. What if them people would have got that check before me? They would have cashed my check, forged it. I ain't got time for that. I worked hard for my money. I want my money. Give me my money. That's my money. Mine. Okay. So my family helped me get out of a hole. But when I got all them 5 checks back, I paid everybody back. I gave them all my checks because they had to pay my bills for me. And I'm grateful for that. Praise the Lord, sweet Jesus, that I had a family that stood by me. Hallelujah. Glory be to God. They paid my house note, car note, everything for me. And I was so thankful to them because I was traumatized to know that them people called me up and said every check I had was sent back. The woman sent every check back that was delivered to me. But she gave me my junk mail and my bills. Hello. She gonna put the bills in my mailbox and the junk mail, but she didn't give me the money to pay all the stuff. I'm laughing now, but it wasn't funny when it happened. Those bad people, they will get rid of you. I got a family member that worked in the post office. She told me she saw a lady stuffing mail inside in a corner because she didn't want to sort it. And they were finding mail, missing mail, people. Come on now. Y'all better Google and find out what them carriers be doing. They would throw your stuff away. They would throw it away so they can lighten up on their route. Because they want to quit. They want to hurry up and get away from there and got a good paying job as that. Got me messed up. Because everybody said, thank God my Social Security goes in the midnight also. Hello. Oh my God, y'all, let me finish reading this. I have to tell y'all, that was a true story. I did not make this up. Renetta D and everyone that's listening and outside the chat, that really happened to Bay Solo. And can you imagine, I almost hyperventilated. I almost had to breathe in a bag. But sometimes you hyperventilate, get a bag, y'all. You got to breathe in a bag. That's going to give you a traumatize you, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, that's a lot of money that was missing. And so right now it said, holiday adjustment in December. You know, I told y'all about the 1st. You got your check already for the SSI people. And you're going to get another check on the 31st. And because of the holiday. Then it said for digital transactions, the paper checks, which I didn't know they were still passing out, they're going to make exemption for them, how to get their money. So I don't know how they're going to work because I don't get a paper check. So people that get a paper check, stay consistent on how your money coming in. And make sure you call in and check on your money. And then it said what you should do. Sign up for direct deposit. They're telling people with the paper checks, sign up for direct deposit. Go to SSA government /my account / to set up electronic payment to avoid any disruption and access to your account, to your Social Security account. That's why it's best to get that direct deposit. You better find somebody you can trust. And it's hard to trust people with your money. You can deposit your money in their bank account and they've been stole your whole check. And skip town too, be gone. Oh God, I gotta hear my song. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Ain't nobody's crying. Mercy now. I'm calling mercy. That song jam, y'all. I have to listen to that song. What I'm doing, baby, turn it down for summer. I got it. I have to turn it down, but I want to get back to what I was saying. You guys, I got carried away. I said it myself. That song was jamming. I'll take you there. I'm old school, y'all. I don't care what nobody say. I'm old school. Oh, Renetta D said, thank God for the family. Renetta D, I got a beautiful family. They are so good to me. That's my circle, Renetta D. I'm not talking about my nieces and nephews and cousins. I'm talking about my children. my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren. That's my circle. That big. That big, Renetta D. And Bay Solo don't have no circle like this, like that, like that, like that. In the past, I did. But now, my circle like this. Ooh, this is it. These are people here I know won't hurt me. And I love them, they love me. Oh, thank you, Renetta D. And then Sean said, I know some of them don't read numbers well. Or the address. They need to get off that job, Sean. I ain't playing with these people. They need to get off that job, Sean. I'm tired of this man. You ain't gonna be having my check around the corner across the street. They need to get off that job. Okay? They need to get off that job. Thank you, Rihanna D, for rocking with Bay Solo. Oh, thank you, my God. I love it. Oh, shut now. I gotta turn that down. But I got something else to say. Baby, can you do that for Grandma? Turn that down a little bit for Grandma, please. Just softly, not all the way down. So Grandma, I said, so Grandma, I am Grandma. I'm his great-grandmother, y'all. I'm his great-grandmother. And sometimes when I go up to the school, they think I'm the grandma. No, I'm the great-grandma. Some of y'all saw his mom. She had her 30th birthday. That's his mother, and I'm her grandmother. So anyway, so everybody, SSI people, you get your check on the 31st. Maybe Social Security might get theirs too. And Social Security could get either theirs on the 31st or the 2nd. I don't care as long as I get it. And then you sign up for direct deposit, those that don't have direct deposit. And I'm going to have all this information pasted on this video right here. You have to go back to this video right here to get the information. It says to check on your Social Security Administration website for official schedule details. See ssa.gov/PUBS/NNNC-05-1003-1-225 PDF. So it's going to be highlighted in yellow. So that means you can click it with your mouse and you'll be able to go inside and do what you want to do. But I am going to put this under this video. And that's what I have on Social Security. And y'all did awesome with Bay Solo. Y'all actually interacted with me. Thank you, guys. Hey, this was important information, y'all. This is about our money. Okay, Sean said a few times I got the lady mail next door. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. And I think Friday we got the lady mail next door, and we took it over there. They be tired, y'all. They walking in snow right now, Sean. Don't forget that. Sean, we got to be very careful because they walking in that snow right now. I saw them mail people. They out there in that snow. And it's cold out there. But I'm going to tell you about the clothes they're wearing. The type of clothes they're wearing, you can wear those in the freezer. Because I got one of them outfits, but it's not a male outfit. I paid over $150 for it. I got the coat, and it's an overall. It's overall. And then when I put it on, I'll be like a bottom of snowman because it's very heavy. And it keeps you from freezing. So they got clothes for these male people to wear, and they give them good boots to wear too. So they cannot be getting that lazy, okay? And they driving. Come on now. Deliver that mail and you making that good money like that. They making good money working for the post office. Don't think they don't. They get paid good money. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. You guys was awesome. I like the way you guys interacted with Bay Solo about the Social Security. And I needed y'all to know that because that video I showed y'all, did you see how she was talking? She was making it sound good. Then she turned around and talked about the birthday. And right here, it said the birthday. The government isn't changing when you get paid based on your birthday. And that's the key that I want to bring to y'all. So y'all can understand, when y'all listen to something, Google and get your own information. Do research. You can say, what is the update on Social Security? What's the update on SSI payments? And I guarantee you, it'll come to you right in front of your face. All you got to do is ask questions. If your question don't come out right, keep questions to Google until you get your question right. And Google will give you your information on what's going on. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. So anybody got anything more to say before I tell y'all about the orangutan? Or should I end it? Because I did go from 7 o'clock to an hour. Yes, I was on an hour. So I can end this show. Because this right here, I could talk about the orangutan. I don't know about that orangutan. I think I'll leave him for another time. Because he's making me sick. But he ain't doing too well, y'all. I'll let y'all hear. I'm gonna let y'all hear. I want to get orangutan out the way. Let me get orangutan out the way. So y'all know this is going on, right? If anybody have anything to say about Social Security, it would be right under this video. I will have it posted under the video so you guys can hear exactly, and you can read it for yourself, and you can go through the website, and you can get all your information yourself off the website. Okay. Now, this is what happened with the orangutan. The orangutan, he tore up the White House. First, he tore it up with these people. Then he tore it up himself. And this is what they're saying about him right now. So you guys need to hear this. What they're saying about the orangutan. Let's see where it is. Okay, voice memo. Okay, I gotta get it here. Here we go. Let me turn this down so you guys can hear it. Here we go, people. Maybe turn that down some more.
Hired a new architect to oversee his $300 million White House ballroom project after reportedly clashing with the person who was originally in charge. Sources tell the Washington Post the two argued over the president's desire to keep making the ballroom bigger. The president wants it to be 90,000 square feet, able to hold about 1,000 guests, and completed before the end of his second term. You'll remember he tore down the East Wing in October for the project, even though he had previously pledged the White House would not be touched. Joining me now is the Washington Post reporter behind this story, Jonathan Edwards. Jonathan, tell us more about this change in architects.
Chris, thanks for having me. Yes, my reporting partner, Dan Diamond, and I found that, as you mentioned, there had been these clashes between President Trump and his hand-picked architect, James McCreary, over the size of the ballroom. And while that, was a pretty healthy back and forth, the rationale for him being, that is McCreary, leaving the project were concerns about the firm's inability, size-wise, to handle a project of this magnitude.
What I'm curious is, have McCreary worked with Donald Trump before? I mean, it wouldn't probably be a surprise to anybody who had that he has very specific ideas about how he wants things done.
I don't know of any project on which the president and McCreary have worked together, per se. That being said, in his first term, Trump appointed McCreary to the Commission of Fine Arts, so they do have a connection there. That being said, I think most folks, knowing President Donald Trump, but also Donald Trump, the developer, would know that the president has some pretty strong ideas about his own aesthetic. He trusts his own judgment and taste, and would expect a really healthy back and forth with their new client.
So the White House had said that it does not need approval from the National Capital Planning Commission for the project, but historic preservationists and some lawmakers disagree with that. Do you know, are there any efforts in the works that could put a stop to construction until it's, in some people's minds, properly reviewed? I mean, this whole idea of this timeline sounds ambitious.
It's absolutely ambitious. One National Capital Planning Commissioner, former commissioner, called the timeline crazy. The White House has said that the CPC doesn't have jurisdiction over demolition and site prep. They have conceded that the commission has authority over, I think, what they've termed a vertical build, or like literal construction.
This is considered part of the people's house, not belonging to any.
Okay, I'm not done. This is Adam Schiff talking in California.
Well, it began in the way Donald Trump often begins his most destructive projects, firing people, firing anyone who could get in the way. So there's a commission called the National Capital Planning Commission, and Donald Trump fired people on it, fired those that might say, hey, you can't do that. Hey, you shouldn't do that. Hey, we need to get the opinion of historians. Hey, we need the public input on this. So he fired all those people, put in his cronies who would only say yes to the president. Then, as we've seen, he lied to the American people about his intentions, and then somebody had to pay for it. Well, initially, I think Donald Trump was promising that he was going to pay for it, or he was going to pay for a lot of it. Of course, that hasn't happened. No, Donald Trump is raising money from very wealthy people with business interests before the government, because no Donald Trump project of any size or scope, whether it's this big ballroom or anything else in this administration, can take place without there being a cut for Donald Trump, without corruption being part of the bargain. And so here you have these massive American companies who have business before the federal government chipping into this project. And it is all the names that you might expect. In fact, it's all the same people and more who showed up on the platform on Inauguration Day. So you've got Amazon, and you've got Apple, and you've got Meta, and you've got cryptocurrency companies, and you've got defense contractors, you name it, A to Z, including a lot of wealthy contributors and donors. You have even some of the president's own cabinet members, but predominantly people with business before the Trump administration. Companies that have federal contracts, companies that want to engage in mergers and acquisitions and need the approval of the administration. Companies that are holding federal contracts and don't want to lose federal contracts. Companies that are hoping that legislation will be passed or signed by the president that will benefit their economic interests. These are the people who are showing up at Donald Trump's gilded dinners, because he's hosting dinners for the donors, so that they can say, hey, I paid into this project. I sure as hell hope I'll get something out of it. This is what's happening. This is what's happening. So you have the destruction of this piece of American history. You have this new opportunity to ingratiate and essentially help shape the policy of the United States by contributing to this project. Maybe they all have their names on the wall. Trump has floated having the names of donors on the wall. But there's actually a lot we don't know, even about who's donating. Because, of course, Donald Trump is only showing the names of people that he wants you to know about, that I think are an encouragement to other competitors that, well, hey, if my competitors donated to the ballroom, I guess I have to too. Otherwise, I'm going to lose the competition for that government contract. I've written to the administration calling for them to disclose all of the donors to this, to disclose
This is Schiff speaking.
to disclose what conflicts of interest they have.
It's getting more difficult. And instead of trying to figure out how to do that, here's what Donald Trump and his cronies are focused on.
Sarah, I want to play some congressional reaction, and this is indeed a Democrat. It's Connecticut Democratic Senator Richard Blumenthal. Here's his take.
My heart breaks, my stomach turns when I see the destruction of an iconic president. I just can't believe that the wrecking ball is taken to this iconic structure that symbolizes America and our strength and culture, all without approval of Congress or any other elected body.
Sarah, you live this, but do you think there's any way at all to stop Donald Trump from doing what he's doing here?
I think, like Reed pointed out, it's already been done. Look, the East Wing has been demolished, and so there really is no going back. And I think that Trump has shown that he's going to push the limits on everything that he does in this administration. And this is just the latest example of it. But what I will point out is that a lot of Republicans have been out there saying, oh, well, Obama built a basketball court. Trump is just making his latest renovation to the White House. Those are completely different things. You can't compare those two things. Obama painted lines on an existing tennis court and made it into a basketball court. Can you even imagine what Republicans would do if he had completely torn out the East Wing and demolished it? They would be calling for him to have been impeached. And so now you're seeing this with Trump, where he's going to build this $200-300 million ballroom to host these private galas with the rich and the elite and wine and dine people, all while Americans are struggling to put food on the table, and he hasn't followed through on his campaign promises to lower costs for the American people. And so it does just speak to this broader narrative of him not keeping his campaign promises and doing everything to enrich himself. This is an administration of corruption. You look at it across the board, whether it be him accepting the luxury jet from Qatar, him refusing to release the Epstein files, him enriching himself and his allies and making millions of dollars and profiting off the presidency. And now you're seeing this where the White House is literally being put up for sale and to the highest bidder, and they're basically accepting bribes. There's no way to put it.
Julian, I think she is right. There is something jarring about this split screen. A ballroom on one hand that's going up, it's going to be opulent and gold filled, and on the other hand, people suffering. The latest report on consumer prices shows everything from meat and eggs to electricity to medical care all up. Add to that, just yesterday, we reported Trump seeking as much as $250 million or something shy of $250 million in compensation for investigations against him in the Biden era. Why do you think, as you look at history and presidential scandals, nothing ever seems to penetrate this White House?
Well, it did. He lost in 2020, so let's remember that. And there was a consequence for the way he governed. Part of it is hyper-partisanship within the Republican Party basically has rendered Congress impotent.
Some Trump scandals burn really bright and then fizzle quickly. There's been tons of those, where it's really hot for a few days and then we all move on. But this ballroom scandal, although obviously not as big as the Island and the Files and his buddy Jeff, obviously that's more important. And that's also a big scandal. This one is sort of just simmering and percolating. It's a light boil, just a little bit of bubbles. But it hasn't stopped because the ballroom scandal typifies who Trump is. And it's not going to keep his base in line. His base doesn't give a damn about ballrooms. A lot of his supporters, a lot of the people that made him president are regular working class people who think of ballrooms as what the Democratic elites love. Right? Not stereotypes and vibes, but the stereotype is New York elites, LA elites, they love ballrooms. Donald Trump is supposedly not one of those people anymore, and yet he's spending all this money on a ballroom. And while the whole narrative is, it's being privately funded, that's never fully going to be the case, and it's still a waste of money. Why get this privately funded if you couldn't get something else privately funded, right? And as you see, the project keeps running into collapse after collapse. Trump is running through his planners. The ballroom isn't going to get built at this pace. Like, what happens if you get to the midterms of the next election and the ballroom is still torn down, still not completed? Donald Trump has created a scenario for an everlasting scandal. And it's one that angers the other side, rightfully so, because it's a destruction of history and public property, while winning no points for his own base that thinks the ballroom is just fancy stuff that liberal elites like. Donald, you've angered everyone here.
Thank you guys for bearing with Babe Solo. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for bearing with me on this situation about the orangutan. Y'all was awesome tonight. Y'all interactive on everything I talked about tonight. And those were my topics that I want to bring to you guys. I really want y'all to know what's going on. People's unhappy about that ballroom, even his Republican Party. They don't like what he's doing. And you see what happened. You see who donated, and they are competition. These are the rich folks. That's who's running America. I had someone come in my channel. I went live around a different time. A Russian guy came in, and I told him this. I said, "Oh, Russia in the house." I said, "Russia." He said, "What country are you?" I said, "USA." I said, "Just because they fighting up there, you don't supposed to fight me. I don't fight you, because we ain't doing this stuff. They are. The people that got the money, the millionaires and trillionaires and billionaires, they the ones doing this stuff." So I said, "Russia in the house," and I gave him a shout out. Do you know we got along. And that was really a person from Russia came in my chat. And I told him I was USA. And I said, I know that orangutan is doing a whole lot of damages to it's affecting other countries. I said, but we got to learn, stop blaming people, your neighbors and next door and all that for what they doing in the White House. That's why I said, let them fight it out, y'all. And whatever the outcome be, we got to adapt to it, live with it, and all that stuff shall pass. Nothing don't last but the word of God. Nothing don't last but the word of God. But the word. So that's why that's why Bay Solo don't sit over here and worry about what the people doing. But I will bring this information to the channel because I got people out there wants to know this. And I wants to know this. You know, I'm not just gonna sit around my home in my house and live my life and don't know what's going on. We got to start open our eyes and our ears to things going on in the United States of America and in other countries as well. We have to do that because they're tearing people against us. We all turn against one another because what other people overthinking, putting in your mind, putting in your head, telling you what you should do, what this person is doing. Then that's what makes people hate the other person. Then they raise their kids to hate. You know, that's why the world is like it is. So I was able to get along with a Russian in my channel. Because I let him know. Me and you, we don't supposed to hate each other. Because that's what they teach you to hate. I said, you Russia, I'm USA. I said, Russian in the house, Russian in the house. And it was nice. We had a nice conversation. Yes. And he was from Russia. It wasn't no joke. I'm starting to meet a lot of people. Yeah, Greece. A lot of Canada have been talking to me. I've been killing up. Canada been killing me. And I want to tell you guys this before Bay Solo get out. I have a lot of subscribers and they're sleeping around this time. Sometimes last time they came in, it was like 3 of them. And I want my moderator to understand this. Just because they subscribe to me, I don't know how they're going to speak in the chat. That's why I said, keep your eyes on the chat. The majority of the time, it just be us. But if they start visiting us, just keep your eyes on the comments. And I've been dealing with them. Michael and Amy, they always be with me when I deal with these other people. And they have saw what I have done with them. Some of them, I got them to calm down. Amy and Michael saw it with their own eyes because they were my moderators that day. And I got a chance to get a person to really came back and apologize to me and everything. And then they stayed and they subscribed to me. And I work hard. I'm trying to help people. My job is to help people stop hating one another. Just because you woke up feeling bad, don't take it out on somebody else. Y'all, I told those people, I said, y'all don't know what Bay Solo's feeling. But when I come on here, I don't disrespect you. So why would you want to come in and chat and disrespect Bay Solo? And I mean, they start listening to me. So there's going to be times some new subscribers will come in this chat. Welcome them, greet them with open arms. But if they start talking crazy, you delete the comment. Don't time them out. Just keep deleting. I found out that's a good strategy. Just delete comment. If it's irrelevant, delete it, delete it, delete it, delete it. Because I'm trying to help them people. I'm trying to get them to learn. Stop hating. Stop being so mean. Try to do good at least this day. And then the next day, try it again. So that's what Bay Solo is doing. I have compassion for people. And I'm going to use my gift while I'm yet alive. Before I leave this world, I am going to help a lot of people. Since we live in the internet world, that's what I'm going to do. Yes. So God bless you guys. And thank y'all for coming in on Bay Solo channel. And I want to shout out to my moderator, my amazing Deborah Arizona Honey D. All right, Renetta D. Tiny. Amy. John D. 414. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. Grand Family Michael. Do you know I got so many people want to be moderated for me? And Michael, I think you were there when I told them. They kept, can I be your moderator? I said, I have some dedicated moderators. I said, they got my back. I said, they have never disrespected me. I have never disrespected them. And I said, they are devoted. I told them that. And I said, I don't need no more moderators. That's why I gave y'all that song. Said, I will never, 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 never let you go until I go. Yeah. If you listen to the words that I choose when I dedicate that song to my moderator, I want to let you know I will never, 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 never let you go until I go. That means when Bass Solo shut down his channel, that's when y'all go. Unless y'all want to turn in y'all wrench. And I don't, if you turn in your wrench, Bass Solo will never get upset with you. No, I will not. I'll be still glad to see you come in. I'll be glad to see you. And I'll be like, yeah. I would still be the same. I would not change. I would not change with you guys, okay? I got the best moderator on the internet. And then I want to shout out to my new subscribers. I got to give them, I got to lift them up. They got me over the hump. Them subscribers got me over the hump. And I'm going to tell y'all something. They write to me. Y'all need to write to Bass Solo sometime. Send me a message under my videos. I've been hearing from some of my moderators been writing to me. I ain't going to tell you who they are, but they be writing to me. And I'm so happy y'all interacting with y'all host, Bass Solo, that cares about her moderators. I don't just want y'all to be my moderator. I care about y'all. If y'all be gone too long, I'll be wondering if you're all right. And I'll be hoping and praying for your family and yourself. Yes, I do. And I'm tickled. I get tickled, you guys. And I'm glad I can laugh. I love being happy. And I live to be happy. And even in spite of everything that's going on around me, that's how I live. And that's why I say, my new subscribers, I got to throw them up there. I got to put them up there. Yes, I do. They got me over the hump. They got me over the hump. And now I can get monetized. But I'm not trying to get monetized right now. I don't know. I don't, I'm not feeling it. You know what I'm saying? But once I become monetized, then I get to have those little things they give everybody. Super chat, what's that stuff? Stickers, membership, all that type of stuff. If I ever do membership, I'll put 99 cents if y'all want to be a member of Bass Solo channel. So you don't have to pay a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? I will go low as 99 cents. To have a member on my channel instead of just being here and you'll be a member. That means you'll be sending me 99 cents every month. But the thing is, do you know YouTube get 40% of that 99 cents? Hold up. I looked up, I did my research. Okay, hold on. Let me tell y'all this. Okay, because everybody get paid. YouTube get paid. The people that throw the ads up on your channel, they get paid. And then I get the leftovers. So, I just want to say that. Let me see. How you work this? How you work this? Okay, let me see. Can I do it? What's the percentage that YouTube get from the a channel? Okay, let's see what it said. Okay, wait a minute. It went too fast. What percentage do YouTube get off of your super chats? Here we go, people. Oh, I'm going to copy and paste this. I'm going to copy and paste this for my information because I didn't know this. I thought it was 40. Oh, my God. Okay, here we go. Now, you guys got to find out how YouTubers make their money. Because Bass Solo don't mind telling you, I don't be caring. I don't be caring because I ain't got nothing to hide. I ain't got nothing to hide. It says, YouTube takes a standard of 30% cut from Super Chat revenue, meaning creators typically receive 70% of the amount paid by viewers for those messages and stickers during live stream, with potential variation for taxes or original pricing. Here's a breakdown. YouTube shares 30%. The creator shares 70%. Example, if a viewer spends $10 on a Super Chat, YouTube keeps $3 and the creator gets $7. So y'all understand how it works now? I'm going to keep this in my notes because I didn't know this. I just got this myself. And I'm ready to be monetized. Yeah, it wasn't for my awesome new subscribers. They put me over the hump. And then it said, things to consider. taxes. Creators are responsible for their own taxes. That means I got to file this money on my income tax, okay? I can't get around IRS. And Google may withhold taxes or earnings from Super Chat. Damn, it's just as bad as IRS. You got to pay IRS, and then Google gonna hold taxes. Come on now. What am I get from that $7? Y'all bought what, $4? I might get to keep $4. Say somebody Super Chat me $10. Then all of a sudden, YouTube said they keep $3. So now you pay taxes on the money. So I don't know what I have left over out of that $7. I don't know. But you know, some people give you, different people will Super Chat you money. So it's not that I get $10 at one time. Somebody might Super Chat me $1, $2.99, and that money adds up for the month. So it adds up for the whole month. You only get paid once a month from YouTube. And it says, taxes creators are responsible for their own taxes. Google may withhold taxes or earnings from Super Chat according to United States tax requirement for YouTube earnings. Platform fee. This 30/70 split, it consists across other fundraising features like super stickers and channel membership. And it's all right there. I'm not making this up. Babe Solo ain't got time to be a liar. I don't practice lies. I got family members I need to help. I need to help people in my family know how to survive in this world. So I ain't got time to be sitting up here trying to lie to y'all. And I'm not the type of person that try to hold y'all to keep y'all to be on my channel either. That's not what I do. Because I'm going to tell you, I told y'all a long time ago, I would run this channel if nobody's in this room. I would still put out my contents and go about my life. And come back on again. Yes. So Saturday and Sunday is still the same. I would not go live on Saturday and Sunday. Monday through Friday, 7 o'clock p.m. If you guys want me to change the time, let me know. I don't know if I should because I be asleep. No, I'm not going to let y'all tell me what to do because I be asleep. I go to sleep, y'all. I get my rest. That's why y'all don't see no bags under my eyes. I get my rest. Not because of my age. That's my decision. That's called taking time out for yourself. That helps you. Well, who is this? Oh, all right. One of my moderators, new subscriber came in. Hi there. How you doing? Welcome, my new subscriber, you guys. This is, I'm going to call her Fortropia. I'm going to say Jaifel. Jaifel. How to pronounce your name? I can't do it. But this is one of my subscribers, you guys. She said, hi, Michael. Renetta D said, hello. I can't pronounce your name, but I know who you are because I see you all the time. We always talk. Oh, you guys, that is so nice. Wait a minute, let's see what this is. Renetta D said, good night, babe. Solo Mars, and everyone be blessed in peace and safe. Good night, Renetta D. Rest well, please do. Thank you, Michael. I like that. Keep my smiling faces going. Renetta D said, yay for the moderators. Yay. Michael said, we just so special. Yes, you guys are special. You guys are special. I got to get that song. Special, special, special. I'm going to have that song up tomorrow night. For my moderators. You are special. Yes, you are. Oh, this is so nice, you guys. And then, oh, hi there. Thank you for coming tonight. Oh, it's so nice of you, my new subscriber in the house. Oh, Michael said, hi. Jeff, yeah, good evening. I'm trying my best to pronounce it. Deborah Honey B gave up. Oh, Deborah said hello. Jeff, yeah, I can't pronounce it. I'm going to say J-A-I. I'm going to call her J-A-I. Yes, I am, because I can't get the name out. Renata D said hello. J-A-I. Welcome to Babe Solo Chat family. This is one of my subscribers, you guys. Yes, she said, hi, Michael. I was about to end the channel, and I hope you have a chance to come back in again. She said, hi, Deborah. And Sean D said, hey, J-A-I. All right. And she gave me the purple heart. Sean D gave the purple heart. And Sean D gave prayer hands and a strong hold to you. And I hope you get a chance to catch Bass Solo again. If not, I'll see you on another time on the live. And I want to say God bless you guys. And if y'all want to know anything else, I told y'all about how this stuff works. And I haven't got monetized yet. And I'm not in no rush to get monetized. And I got to make sure I know what I'm doing. Yes. Because it's not easy to find out how to do this stuff. You have to figure it out. You know what I mean? So I Bass Solo thank my new subscriber for coming in tonight. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah. And Bass Solo getting ready to sign up. And I will go and check in on my new subscribers soon. Yes, I will. I go and check in on them new subscribers. They know I do. They see me. I come in and check on them. Yes, I do. Yeah. All right. Shout out to my new subscriber, F-E-I. Good night, Shannon D. Good night, Deborah. It was only Honey B and the moderator. God bless you all. All right. Good night, Renetta D. Good night, Michael. Yeah. Tiny, Amy. Shannon D. 414 in the house. Yes, yes, for my moderator. You got special. Shout out to my new subscriber. Yeah. God bless you all. Have a wonderful night. Take care of yourself and be blessed in Jesus' name.